Hello and welcome back in. You've discovered the Living Room Guitarist, hopefully multiple times now. We appreciate it. My name's Dan, I'm your host. This is a show dedicated to hobbyist guitar players. We're not looking to be pros. We're not trying to sell our music and reach commercial success. We just are regular folks with regular jobs, and we just like to play guitar in the living rooms in our spare time as a hobby, and it's a lot of fun to just learn other people's songs, create our own songs, our own little chord progressions and riffs and jams, and just for fun. We like it. So I was thinking about what I was going to present this week, and I was just remembering one of the emails I got. Thank you for your feedback, by the way. One of the emails I got was from a show a few weeks ago where I talked about, I originally wrote this thing on a Kramer Farrington, blah, blah, blah. And somebody emailed me, hey, let's see that Kramer Farrington. So I thought, okay, I still have it. Here it is. The instrument of the 80s rock ballad, if you remember. So what am I going to play for you today? 80s rock ballad, of course, like you do. So yeah, this has been my friend for a long time. I spent a little bit of money getting the electronics redone so everything works right. So I'll play a little piece of something that I started a long, long time ago with a theme that's very familiar to any adult, right? You think you find that special someone, and you think, oh, this is great, oh, I'm so happy, and then you realize that you were just the flavor of the month, and you just got tossed aside, and he or she moved on to the next person, right? We've all been there, right? We've probably all written that song. So I had to express myself, because I was kind of in a snit over the whole thing. I wasn't like lost, I was just mad. So I wanted to write a ballad that wasn't one of those, you and me, babe sort of songs. The theme is more of, like what could have been, what I wished could have been, what I wanted and got thwarted and all this kind of stuff. So I just started messing around, and this is what I came up with. I'll play through it once, what I have. It's going to be a little bit raw because I haven't picked this up in a long time. But let's see what you think. Maybe it speaks to you in some way. You can kind of take what you hear, learn it, see what you can discover, roam around the fretboard, see how you can maybe complete this or change it, do whatever you want with. All right, and let's share it back. livingroomguitarist@gmail.com. Love to feature you on the show. Would love to feature a lot of folks on the show, right? I've been talking to people who are interested in coming in as a guest, but lo and behold, living room hobby players, they have lives and jobs and families and kids and all this, and it's hard to get schedules worked out. So we're working it out. In the meantime, here's my little tune. Forgive me for any mistakes, but we'll get it. We'll talk through it. That's where I started, 1989, something like that. But so you can see it's got maybe some potential to come, develop into something, but we'll see. I'll talk through it. Again, I've messed with little bits and pieces that I can add to it. I was thinking, all right, where can I go with this? And so I'll share a couple of ideas there, but I'm really interested in your ideas and all our fellow living room players here. Might be something you enjoy playing in your living room, and magic can happen. You can turn this into something that's personal to you as well and share it back with us. We've all got something cool that we've created together. That's nice. So I start with a C and just basically with a G bass note here, right? And I've got this thing plugged into a Fender Acoustasonic. I've got just a little bit of reverb here. You can hear it. Right? So if you just strum lightly, let the amp do the work. Don't attack it. And it's just a little strum here. But what I do is I strum it down a couple times. And then I let go of those bottom two fingers. and just pick up on those 3 bottom strings there. And then just pick it down, 1 string at a time. Then I go to 2nd string, and on the 1st fret, 3rd string up on the 2nd fret, and let go. So C with a G bass note. Just pick it down and up, and then those two strings again, 1st fret, 2nd fret. Just hit those 3 middle strings. All right, one more time. That as many times as you want, whatever. And then I just transition 2nd fret, 3rd string down, just a quick little. And I do that basically kind of a cheap C9 shape. 2nd fret, here, and here. And then I just go into that kind of a G, C9 kind of thing. Very common kind of progression. This other chord, that's where I leave these 2 fingers on the bottom 2 strings on the 3rd fret, and then on the 2nd fret, the 2 middle strings. So it's kind of and use that A bass note. So it's a similar chord. You'll find it in Pink Floyd's "Wish You Were Here," by the way. And then I strum that a little bit, and then I lift my ring finger off that 2nd string on the 3rd fret. Then I come up to a little variation on a C, maybe a C minor. 2nd and 3rd string on this 3rd fret. And then I hammer on to that 5th fret. Actually, 4th string down on the 5th fret. And then I just slide my middle finger up to the 3rd fret, 3rd string down. And then just pick up that G here. Back off to the 2nd fret by itself here, 2nd string down. Just a little transition, and then back into that, C9 G. Go into this other, I guess it's a variation of a G minor maybe, but I just go 3rd string, or 3rd fret, 1st string, 5th fret, 2nd string, and I strum that open, those first 4. Then I'm going to add, on the 4th string down, I'm going to add my pinky to that 5th fret. It's kind of a unique little sound, I like that. Then I come back to this note here, 3rd string down, 2nd fret. As a transition back to actually this one up here on 5th fret, so it's the C9 shape on the 5th fret. You can mute that 3rd string down if you want. And back. Okay, so from that little G minor. Have another verse, chorus, whatever. So that's the gist of it. It's going back and forth. But it's a nice, pretty sound, I think. I'm just looking to see, can we develop this into something as, fellow living roomers? What do you got for me? What have our other living roomers have for you? Send your stuff. livingroomguitarist@gmail.com. Please subscribe. Love to hear from you. With this little tune, I've just kind of been messing with things over the years to see, well, could I do something with this? What could a chorus sound like? Where would that go? And I kind of mess with different voicings of C's and G's and walking things up from here, so sort of a... or even this voicing with that... how these pieces can fit together. Maybe you can help me out with that. A lot of possibilities there, but yeah, see what your creativity does for you. You've got plenty of it. Yes, you are good enough. Okay, a lot of folks, they get a little nervous about public stuff because we're living roomers. It is a little nerve-wracking, but it's okay. We can do this. You are good enough. Everyone appreciates your input. No one's going to judge you for how good you are or whatever. We're all welcome here in every sense of the word. Thanks so much for tuning into the Living Room Guitarist, and we'll see you next time.